These are some designer fragrances that are under $100 that I think would be safe for blind buying. I love designer fragrances because they're easily accessible for everybody, and you can go to almost any department store or any mall and find designer fragrances there. And on top of that, they're usually very mass appealing. We're going to start off with talking about JPG's Ultra Male. JPG's Ultra Male or Ultra Male is a very youthful, loud, vanilla, cinnamon, green apple, green pear type of fragrance that projects loudly, and you get about 8 hours of longevity on skin. I think you can buy this for anywhere in the $70 to $80 range on a lot of discounter websites. Now we're going to talk about YSL EDT. YSL EDT is not the best smelling from the YSL Y line, but it is a good smelling fragrance. This is probably the most affordable fragrance from the YSL Y line. It's a fresh, clean, out the shower type of scent, and I think people that are younger and people that are older will really like the scent of this fragrance. It is the most affordable from the YSL Y line, but unfortunately, it does not last that long. I think it get about 5 hours before it disappears. So there are better in the YSL Y line, but this is the most affordable. Now, we're going to talk about another fragrance from the YSL Y line. This is YSL EDP Intense. YSL EDP Intense is a fresh, aromatic, woody type of scent, and it smells similar to YSL EDP, but they remove that green apple and add more woods in there, and I smell more spices in the EDP Intense than I do in the EDP. This fragrance does smell good, and I get about 9 hours on my skin, but it's a little more mature and sophisticated, so I think the younger crowd will not like this fragrance as much as they would like the EDT or even the EDP. Now, last but not least, for under $100, Versace Eros. This fragrance went very viral on social media within the last few years, especially amongst the youth. They really do love this fragrance because it is a youthful fragrance. It's a fresh, sweet vanilla fragrance. You get some mint in there and some green apple. It's a nice fragrance and it's loud. It gets you noticed and it lasts a long time on your skin. Every single one of these fragrances is under $100. There's one more fragrance that I'm going to mention that is above $100, but it deserves an honorable mention. It is Bleu de Chanel EDP, and this fragrance came out almost 10 years ago, and a lot of people are going to say that this is outdated or it smells like the fragrance that your uncle or your dad used to wear, but it's still a good fragrance, and it's still one of the most complimented fragrances in my collection. Bleu de Chanel is a fresh, clean, citrusy type of fragrance, and it's probably one of the best blue fragrances ever released by a designer brand. So if you guys are looking for fragrances that are under $100 and you like to take risks and blind buy fragrances, look into any of these fragrances and buy them from discounters because it will help you save a lot of money.